today we will be testing a day trading indicator. Who am I? I am DP Roberts, and for years I've been testing hundreds of strategies and indicators, and I'm testing more every single day. I've compiled all that information into spreadsheets and used it to create a profitable trading strategy with a custom indicator. And we have an amazing community over on Discord where we help you become a profitable trader. If you are interested in getting access to the spreadsheets of all the indicators and strategies that we have tested, as well as a free trial to our custom indicator, you can just sign up for our Patreon down below. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing a day trading indicator. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 387 different strategies, with 122 of them being winners. The best one so far was able to achieve an 87% win rate. That was achieved using the Academy of Forex indicator. And so far, since we've been keeping track, it has outperformed 286 of the other strategies that we've put it up against, every single one so far. We've also tested a total of 1,046 indicators, with 436 of them being winners. Alright, so today we will be testing a day trading indicator. And so in the last video, we tested this strategy here. The source video says this new SuperTrend tells you exactly where to exit trades with profit, 100% useful. And so in the last video, what we did was I was curious to see whether or not the new SuperTrend by itself, was able to maintain like a profitability. And so the source video recommended that you use it with a trend identifying indicator, and the source video's channel seems to recommend the Andean oscillator quite a bit, so that's the one that I added to it. So let's go ahead and just take a look at our indicators real quick here. The indicator, the main indicator, the new SuperTrend, is the Power Root SuperTrend. This one right here. You can go ahead and click on that and add it to the screen, and it'll look like this here above. And you can see it has the kind of classic SuperTrend background, but then gives you these red and we'll call them green X's. And those are going to be the take profit signals. And so according to the indicator's source page, there are up to 7 areas of take profit. And so I'm assuming that that means that you can have up to 7 X's by the time it exits the full position, I guess you could say. And so the next indicator we added to the screen, like I said, was just the Andean oscillator, and you can see it there on the bottom of the screen. It is this one right here. You can go ahead and click on that and add it to the screen like this here. And the Andean oscillator is pretty simple. Basically, you have the 3 lines here. You have the red line, the green line, and the orange line. When the red line is above both the orange and the green, that means you are in a downtrend. When the green is above both the red and the orange, that means you are in an uptrend. And that's how we tested it yesterday. Was we just looked for the shift in the coloration and in the coloration of the SuperTrend, and then we used the Andean oscillator to confirm. And so what I did was I went ahead and tested it using the exits. And so I felt like it was kind of unfair to use the first exit because often it was so very close to the entry point of the trade. So I went ahead and went with the second exit to see what that was able to achieve. It just seemed like more often than not, you can see here that it limits to 2 exits. And so 2 exits would allow you to exit the trade without stopping out, which is why I went with the second exit. So let's go ahead and just take a look at how this plays out. So you can see here that the SuperTrend switches color, which gives us our short kind of signal, or the beginning of a short signal from the SuperTrend. And then we look down to the Andean oscillator, and that red line is above both the orange and the green, and so that would confirm our short. And so we would put our trade right here. We would put our stop right above this swing right here. And then we would look for the X's to appear. In this case, we're looking for the second X to appear. And so you can see that the second X appears right here. Now this gives us a 0.5 to 1 risk reward. And so definitely not nearly as close to the 1 to 1.5 risk reward that we used in yesterday's video, which was able to achieve a 46% win rate and maintain some profitability. Now, on average, the win rate of this was at the 0.5, hovering around in that area. And so the 0.5 to 1 risk reward. And so the strategy itself still maintained the 46% win rate, and instead it just lowered your overall reward or your overall gain per trade. Alright, so that puts us at the end of the testing right there. Before we take a look at what this was able to achieve, if you are interested in a profitable trading strategy, I highly recommend that you check out the best strategy that we have tested so far. It's been able to achieve in the high 80% win rate, and coupled with the position management strategy that I'm teaching all the patrons, skyrockets the win rate to the high 90%, consistently around 99% over hundreds of trades. You can click the link up in the corner now. It'll take you to that video on the strategy. I'll also put a thumbnail of that video up on screen now, and I will link to that same video at the end of this video. Alright, so let's go ahead and go over the numbers on this strategy using it this way. So it was a little bit hard to crunch the numbers just because it was so varying. But what I did was just kind of averaged it out at the 0.5 to 1 risk reward, just to kind of see, and then we can kind of gauge it from there whether or not a little bit better would be enough to get it back to profitability. And so what I did was, instead of using the $600 per winning trade, I bumped it down to $200 per winning trade. And so that would put the total gain at $4,600. And then the losing trades would have been at $400, putting it at the $10,800 for an overall loss of $6,200. And so even if you would have bumped it up even to the 0.75 to 1 risk reward, still wouldn't have been able to maintain the profitability. Even at a 1 to 1 risk reward, still wouldn't have been able to maintain the profitability. And so definitely not the best way to use this strategy. I think setting a more kind of in stone risk to reward definitely was the better way to go. Now compare that to the Academy of Forex indicator during the same period of time. Just like last time, we did 46 trades altogether, 37 winning trades and 9 losing trades. It's going to put it at a 79% win rate. If you were looking to gain the same $600 per winning trade, your total gain would have been $22,200. The losing side, you would have lost $10,800 for an overall gain of $11,400. So definitely better results. And if you would have used the position management strategy that we teach all the patrons, you would have increased the win rate to the high 90%. The total gain would have been closer to the $22,000. You can get a free trial access to the Academy of Forex Indicator when you sign up for a Patreon down below, and $15 a month maintains access to the indicator after the trial plus your Patreon status. We will also teach you a position management strategy that will skyrocket the win rate of the Academy of Forex Indicator to the high 90%, and show you how to get access to a crypto broker that will give you over 100 times leverage on the account with no ID requirements, almost wherever you are in the world, all but guaranteeing that you will be successfully trading with our systems within an hour. We've also developed an additional crypto scalping strategy, and coupled with our position management strategy we teach all the patrons, was able to achieve over 200 winning trades in a row in back testing and dozens of winning trades in a row in live testing. To view that video, click the link up in the corner now. It'll look like a little circle with an eye in it. Click on that eye, it'll take you down to 2 thumbnails, and click the thumbnail that you see on screen now. And an update on the live trading account. So we have, over the last day or so, closed out the winning trade number 32 and 33. And so still maintaining that 100% win rate. That's using the crypto scalping strategy as well as the position management strategy, again, that we teach all the patrons that I mentioned just a moment ago. I'll put a screenshot up of those 2 trades on screen now, so that way you can take a look at them one after another. We're closing in on the 2-month mark of 100% profitability in the back testing. This powerful combination did over 200 winning trades in a row before it finally took a losing trade. And so again, it is a very strong combination. As a matter of fact, we are so confident in its ability to make you a profitable trader, we are offering a money back guarantee. If you join our Patreon, and within the first 30 days, if you are not able to be a profitable trader, then we will give you your money back, and you can join our Discord to take a look at the money back guarantee right here. And so again, it's a very good deal. Highly recommend you check it out. All right, that's it for this strategy here. We're going to go ahead and put this one on the no list. Definitely didn't do better than the first version, and we'll move on to the next video from here.